sí. Fíjate si funciona. Dale, cabrón. Y graba el toque. ¿Tienes el mic?
Como un mic.
Perfecto, aquí está.
Claro, ¿qué es lo tuyo?
Yo. Can I be heard? I have a new mic. Let me know if this works. Can I be heard? Let me know in the comments, in the live chat, if I can be heard before starting. Let me make sure I'm heard. Yo. Ask Jigger. I'm gonna send Jigger the link. Yo, anybody can hear me? Just got a new mic. Wanna make sure I'm being heard before I start debating some people. Yo, we can hear you. Hell yeah. Thank you, man. So let's just start. Here we go. Holy shit, what the fuck happened to you, Gus? Damn, man. Fucking wiped out his bike. Damn. I'm gonna put this sandals on the backpack. Let's see if we have a couple productive discussions today. Hey, hello. Hello, excuse me. Speak English? Sorry to interrupt you. Can I ask you a couple questions for YouTube? No? Are you vegan? If you're not vegan, stop abusing animals. Go vegan. Hey, bro. Speak English? Can I ask you a couple questions for YouTube?
Tell me.
Hell yeah, man. Where are you from?
Aspetta che pongo Italy.
Italy, cool. Are you against animal abuse?
No, en español se puede, no.
Yeah, man. Technically, I want to have a.
English,
we,
very
let's
English.
just,
Okay.
we can do a quick combo. So you speak more fluent Spanish?
Both of them. English is good, vai.
English is good
Okay.
enough? Okay. Are you against animal abuse?
Sì. Yes.
Like if somebody were to like stab a dog in the neck right here, what would you think about that?
But I used to be vegan in the past. Now I'm only vegetarian.
But what about that question that if somebody stabbed a dog in the neck right here, what would you think about that?
I will call the police, I don't know.
It would be bad.
Sì.
You currently eat animals?
I have animals? No, I don't have.
You currently eat animals?
Only sometimes, where there are no possibility to eat something else. Only fish. If I have to do an exception with fish, meat never.
What do you mean, like when there's no other option?
Like if I'm in the restaurant, there are no other things, I take.
Why not just not eat on that restaurant in particular?
Because if I'm with other people, I need to.
So let me ask you this: if you were in a restaurant with a,
But I never buy when I go to supermarket.
let me ask you this: if you were in a restaurant with your family or whatever, and the only option in the menu was human meat, would you buy it?
No.
You would just not order anything?
No, claro.
What's so different between the animals that you eat and humans that justifies
Nothing.
stabbing humans?
For me, nothing. But I mean, you're born with a culture that seems natural for you. So with the time, I understand that it's not good, and I try to avoid in the majority of the cases. When I can't do anything else, I eat.
Well, you can do something else.
Yeah, I know, but
In the human case,
It's
you
not
said
so easy.
in the human case you said that you would just do
Yeah.
something else, right?
yeah, I know. But I completely agree with your.
How many more animals, man? Put a number on it. How many more animals you want tortured and murdered in your name?
Nobody.
Nobody?
No, I will
It's
not.
called veganism, man. You gotta go vegan again. What went wrong with you?
In Italy, it was more easy for me. When I moved to the United States, they put meat everywhere, so it's more difficult to avoid.
It's
But
pretty easy.
when I
man.
will be back to Italy, yes, because I know my place where I go to buy.
It's pretty easy no matter where you are, man. There's plant-based options everywhere.
Yeah, I know.
It's,
But you know-
it's more like
you love the way to many
it sounds like you're valuing your convenience more than their lives,
That's
right?
true. See, sometimes it's true.
What do you think is more important, their lives of those innocent beings or your convenience?
I know, but
And you say you want zero torture and death in your life. That's called being vegan, man.
sometimes it happens.
So next time you go out shopping or buying your food, are you gonna choose the vegan option, or
2 times.
Are you-
If there is, always.
are you gonna torture some more, or are you gonna choose the vegan option?
Always the vegan. If I have the
Base,
possibility.
man. Think of the victims, man. Have you seen this sort of thing?
Yeah.
Have you seen this documentary?
Yeah. Also in Italy there is.
Get easy, man. Have a good one. Hi, liked and subscribed. Hell yeah. Sounds really good. I'm glad to hear. Hell yeah. It's a new mic. Rode Go Pro. It's a Rode Go Pro number 3. Classic vegetarian. Laugh my ass off. I don't eat meat, but I feed my dogs guinea pigs. What? Why the fuck would you do that? What about these two random individuals here? Ah shit, they're moving. Yeah, they're moving into the hotel. Hey, how's it going, guys? Sorry to interrupt you. Can I ask you a couple questions for
I
YouTube?
am vegan.
You're vegan already? Hell yeah. How long you been vegan for?
I don't know. It's 2018, but I don't want to be filmed.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah, we'll go. We'll just introduce. What does vegan mean to you?
Oh,
We're vegan.
Being vegan means being ethical to all living beings.
Fucking based. Is he vegan too?
Don't ask that. Go, just go.
Can I debate you, man?
No.
Why are you not vegan?
No, he gets it on a daily. I'm his wife, so he gets it in the household.
Man, you gotta stop abusing animals, bro.
I know.
He knows.
You're right.
He's good.
Put a number on it. Just one question. How many animals you want tortured and killed in your name?
0, of course.
It's called vegan, bro. Go vegan. Oh shit. Legit perfect mic for these streams. Hear the ocean in the background, voices are very clear, no wind noise. Fucking happy to hear you guys witnessed that? Like a random vegan in the wild with a I don't understand why vegan women would like marry Carnist men and stay like married to them. Like what the fuck? This guy right here. Hey, my friend, I asked you about questions for YouTube.
Oh, sorry, I'm busy working right now.
Okay, no worries, man. Are you vegan by any chance?
No.
Well, stop abusing animals, brother. Take it easy. I could never be in a serious relationship with a non-vegan, likewise. Yeah, I just have no tolerance for that sort of horse shit anymore. Like, I used to take them more seriously in dating in the past, and I turned a Carnist girl into a vegan. She's still vegan. Dated her for like a month, and she went vegan, and she's still vegan to this day. But I just don't have that tolerance anymore. I could be open to dating Carnist very short term, but I cannot take them seriously or have like romantic feelings for them unless they go vegan. Bro, how did that happen to you?
Ja, men rebalé. Slipped on sand.
Shit. Have Indian food, bro. We've got excellent vegan options. I eat vegan Indian food all the time. Hell yeah. Shana masala. This women right here. Hey, hello ladies. Sorry to interrupt you. Can I ask you a couple questions for YouTube, either one?
No, thank you.
No? You guys vegan?
No.
Why abuse animals?
Oh, we just said no.
Well, stop abusing animals, ladies. Take it easy. We just said no. Well, the animals don't want to be stabbed to death either, bitch. Hey brother, sorry to interrupt you. You speak English? Can I ask you a few questions for YouTube?
Sorry, I think I'm okay.
What's that?
I don't want to be asked questions.
Are you vegan?
I said I don't want to be
Yeah,
asked.
animals don't want to die, so if you're not vegan, stop abusing animals, buddy, my dude. Yo, can I ask you a few questions? Speak English? What that?
Yeah, I speak English.
Yeah? You mind I ask you a few questions on camera? Hell yeah. Are you against animal abuse?
Am I against it?
Yeah.
Of course, everybody.
Yeah.
You gotta be a monster not
Hell
to.
yeah, same. Like if somebody were to stab a dog in the neck right here, what would you guys think of that?
That is horrible.
You guys eat animals?
Yeah.
Do you guys consume animals?
Yeah.
Do you see that as morally problematic, or it doesn't matter to stab others and eat them?
All right, no more chicken then, right?
It's more.
Well, if the chicken doesn't want to be stabbed, right? Like the dog.
Yeah.
All right.
Would you guys pay for human meat if it was available in the grocery stores? Would you guys pay for human meat? No. What's so different morally between us and animals that justifies stabbing animals but not humans?
I agree
You agree with what?
with it's morally wrong.
Why you're not vegan?
Maybe I will be vegan soon. Yeah.
Let me ask you one question. How many animals do you guys want tortured and killed in your names? Specifically in your names across your lifetime? 0? That's called veganism. You guys have that option right now.
Yeah.
Just choose vegan. Have you seen this sort of thing?
No.
This documentary right here shows the standard practices of what happens to these innocent beings.
Okay.
Horrific. It's like a hell.
All
Like,
right.
give it a watch.
All right,
These
watch
animals
the
don't
video.
deserve to be like horrifically tortured, murdered like that. We
agree.
wouldn't do this to dogs, to children.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right.
Think of the victims,
I
guys.
appreciate it.
Have a good one. Zero trait named. That guy was like, it's wrong. He just admitted it was wrong. That's awesome. I see the shot. God bless anyone who doesn't want to harm animals. Good job, mates. Keep spreading the word. Thank you, bro. Thanks for making the world a better place. Hopefully, right? Like, I mean, that's the aim. But you never know what's gonna happen when you go out and do activism. Like, it could be like the case that I go do activism, and instead of creating vegans, I'm just creating like anti-vegans. Like, and they double their meat intake or something. So I hope that's not what's happening. Let's see, maybe those two girls right there. Damn, everyone antisocial today. Hey bro, sorry to interrupt. You can ask you have a couple of questions for YouTube.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh yeah, man. Okay, you mind if I sit down here to ask you a couple of questions?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, cool. Where are you from?
We're from Texas.
Texas, cool, man. Are you against animal abuse?
Yeah, I would say so, yes.
If somebody was to choke a dog to death right here, what would you think about that?
Oh, it's pretty mean and awful of them because they're just living.
Yeah. Would you intervene if you could?
I don't know. I'm not a very.
Let's say it was very easy to intervene. Let's say you could do like and stop the dog from being stabbed or like choked. Would you do it like this or not?
Like, how are they like right here? I can see them. They're in front of
Right
me.
here, and for some reason you could do and stop the dog from being choked. Would you do it?
Probably, to be honest,
Oh,
because
yeah,
I
man.
feel very guilty just watching, not being able to intervene.
Cool, man. Do you personally consume animals?
Sometimes, but that's more because I mean I want the protein. You know, I'm very into the gym and stuff, so I kind of.
Yeah, he's too, bro. That guy's a vegan too for many years.
You're a vegan?
Yeah,
That's a vegan.
Oh yeah, man.
Wow. What do you eat? Beans? Like beans and.
Tofu, seitan, and everything, man.
Oh,
You don't
okay.
need to stab others to death to build muscle, and the literature, the scientific literature, can show that. Like, if you can take a look at the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics peer-reviewed statement on plant-based diets, they came to the conclusion that vegan diets, they're not only nutritionally adequate throughout all stages of the life cycle, they're including for athletes. They actually provide health benefits, like against deadly diseases like heart disease, diabetes, all that shit. So it's healthy to just consume plants. You can build muscle. It's not gonna be an obstacle. But let me ask you this, man. Let's say, like, you had the option of purchasing human meat in the grocery store. Let's say it was available, and it has protein, right? Would you purchase it?
Probably not. That's inhumane.
Probably not, or not. What's your view?
No, I would not. That's inhumane.
I'm glad you. I'm glad we have common ground on that. But now the question is this: what do you think is so different morally between us and animals that justifies turning them into meat but not us?
To be honest, bro, I'm more of a I'm like I'm not from here. The areas I'm from, it's very Catholic based. So we believe in, like God gave us these animals to provide us those nutrients. Even like I hate to say it, but like in plant based, like
Are you personally religious?
I am, but in plant based proteins, they don't have as much amino acids provided for your body as much as meat pros. I mean, you can tell me something. Honestly, I'm not very good like studious about this, so you can
I mean,
convince me.
all the essential amino acids that you need can find in plants. Animals originally get them from plants.
They do, yes, you do. You're very right. They do all get them from plants, but
But even if it was true, let's say for the sake of argument, it's marginally worse or it's worse to be vegan for health.
not for health. I mean for
For bodybuilding.
yes.
Yeah, yeah.
exactly.
Let's
I have a couple
let's
friends
let's
out there.
assume that for the sake of argument, it's not true. You can look at the scientific literature, and that's not true. Like
That's
it's at least equal. At least equal.
But if you see every top class bodybuilder in the world, every Olympian, what do they eat? They eat
Well,
mainly
everybody eats meat.
exactly.
There's no vegans, so like there's not gonna be any vegan bodybuilders because vegans are a minority anyway, right?
That's very true. You're very right. I will agree on you. It's a very minority thing.
We could even say, for the sake of argument, you could build marginally better muscle by consuming animal foods. I still don't think it's gonna be morally justified, but you presumably you think.
It is more okay. I see your point. Like it's morally justified, but in the point of the sport also, even science-based lifters, every science-based lifter that's very top of their class all eat meat. Not because they think vegan's better. They think it's because they have better nutritional value. It's hard to say. Like, I understand that you're very pro-life about everything.
I got a
That's very
question for you.
beautiful.
Pro sentience, I would say, not
Pro-sentience,
necessarily pro life. I don't
respect that.
I don't mind stabbing apples, like I'm pro sentience. Yeah. So let me ask you this, man. If you found out, and like, scientists proved it to you right now, that if you consumed human bodies, you would grow better muscle, would you do it?
I would not. But hey, I have a question for you.
You would not, right?
I would not.
Yeah.
What differs, let's say, a pig from a plant, right? They're
Sentience.
both living. Yeah, yes, but they're both living.
Yeah, I don't value life in itself. I value sentience. You understand what sentience is?
Consciousness, like
Consciousness, a capacity to have subjective experiences, a mind. Like if you grab an apple and you bite it, nobody's gonna suffer, right? But if you stab a little pig on the neck, it's gonna suffer, right? So that's the morally significant difference there. But you said you wouldn't consume humans even if it made you grow bigger muscles, right? So let me ask. Then the question remains, what is it that's true of animals that if it was true of humans would make it ethical to stab humans to grow your muscles? Like what's so different morally?
To be honest, bro, it's just where I grew up. I mean, I personally never invested my time in that vegan stuff because to me it wasn't very important. I mean, I get that you guys are very. Where are you from?
From here.
You're from Puerto Rico?
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
You?
I'm from Texas.
Yeah, cool, man.
Cool.
My brother lives in Texas, in El Paso.
I'm from El Paso.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, next
Hell
to
yeah.
Juarez. You like Juarez? You went to Juarez?
What?
Have you been to Juarez yet?
That's Mexico?
Yeah, it's a Mexican city.
Never been there, no.
Really?
I've been
Just
to
El
New
Paso?
Mexico, Texas, no.
Just El Paso? Did you like it over there?
I've been to Las Cruces, New Mexico, El Paso. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but so I just don't understand. I understand you grew up like that, right? But many people grew up in like horrific cultures where they like practice human slavery, shit like that. Like just because you were raised doing something doesn't mean it's ethical, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
You're very right. But I mean, the thing is like I don't know, like in my point of view, I didn't really see a reason to like point it. I do have. Also, my family's very hunter-based. Like they're hunters. Like they go out and hunt for for the sport. Like my dad is
It's
a
horrible, man. Just imagine doing that to a little dog that we were talked about, just hunting the dog.
Hey,
Like I don't see a morally significant difference between the dog and a deer, man. They will both want to live.
sadly, I've seen it happen in Mexico. I've grew up, like I said, I went to some small towns where they do that because they're so poor where they have to eat something. So they have to, that's the only thing available.
So
Unfortunately, because, growing season's not so plentiful. And there has to be something there.
So let me ask you this, man. Hypothetically, if you found out that all this time you've been lied to and you've been eating human all this time, would you stop eating humans and go vegan, or will you continue eating humans?
I'll go vegan. But hey, I have a question for you. If
Wait,
you'd
okay,
rather-
can we finalize this line of question and then you, because I have a question out of that answer. Like, you would go vegan overnight, but you're not currently going vegan overnight in the animal case. So I just want to understand, what do you think is so different morally between us and animals that justifies stabbing animals but not humans? What would you say?
I would say our consciousness, like we're very intelligent, like we're very, I would say different. A cat would eat you if it had the choice to.
So let me ask you this. Let's say we found all the marginal cases of human beings that had intellectual discapacities to the degree of, like, let's say they have minds similar to, like, the cats you talked about. Like, we have to care for them. They couldn't survive on their own. Would you be fine stabbing them all for sandwiches?
I would not, but they would still eat us.
But do you understand how that would be a logical contradiction?
Yeah, but we haven't found a species like that yet.
No, let's say we found humans that were mentally disabled, and you need to take care of them. You need to, like, let's say you have to intervene because they are a little violent. Would you be in favor of just taking care of them until their natural deaths, or stabbing them for sandwiches?
I'd rather take care of them for natural deaths, but that's
Yeah, but you understand how that then entails a contradiction from the answer that you provided?
that's true. But you do really think those humans would eat you?
Well, it's irrelevant. It's still wrong to stab them. Unless it's in self-defense or something. I mean, I don't mind killing somebody in self-defense.
If you were in the ocean, right, and some shark came up to you, would you feel defensive against that shark? Would you feel like you needed to be defensive, careful around that shark?
Sure, man. Predators,
Because why? Because why?
they're predatory animals.
Exactly, they're animals.
And the point being,
They, unfortunately, they don't have the mindset to be able to have that self-control.
But-
If it was in self-defense, if a shark came up and attacked you, and let's say you're stranded on the beach, right? And you had nothing else to eat, would you eat a fish? Or would you rather starve to death? Or
probably not.
You'd rather eat the fish?
I would eat odd-order predators. So predators whose existence maximize rights violations of a lion, for example. I have no problem killing lions and eating
Those are
lions.
animals, correct?
Yeah, but I don't necessarily care. It's like Jeffrey Dahmer. If Jeffrey Dahmer was out murdering humans, gay people, right? And there was no way to, like, incarcerate him or anything. And in order to protect those gay people, I would murder Jeffrey Dahmer and eat his body. Like, I wouldn't mind.
But the thing is lions, they're very different from us. It's a natural habitat. Natural habitat needs, and do you believe?
We're a little off course right now because we drifted from the original line of questioning. Because I asked you originally.
Okay, what's your belief system? Do you believe in the Bible? What do you believe in? What's your belief system?
In regards to what?
I mean.
Yeah, I'm technically agnostic in regards to God. Yeah.
Okay. So you don't really believe in him. You know of his knowledge, right? You know of him.
Yeah, I have no reason to believe he exists. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
So let me ask you this, man, because when I asked you originally what's different between us and animals that justifies stabbing them to death, but not us, you said our cognitive capacities and intelligence. But when I asked you if you would find it ethical to stab mentally disabled people for sandwiches, you said no. So that can't be what justifies it. What does justify it then?
But then you're relating yourself to another human. If you were a lion and you were starving outside in
How would you answer that question specifically before you, like, go to another point?
Okay. I would honestly just take care of that human because I've cared for other people. And I'm not trying to seem mean, but I understand your point of view. Honestly,
Do you understand the question?
I do. I understand.
What's the question that's on the table?
Okay, you're trying to say that if like another human that was mentally disabled, that
You already answered no. You already answered that. So the question that remains is, what's the moral difference between us and animals that justifies holocausting them but not us?
you already answered that question.
What?
They're incapable. They're just not. They're just. I don't know. They're just different. Like instincts. They have like different.
They're different? Do you understand how that's problematic? People used to say black people are different to enslave them, right? It's a pretty problematic line of thinking, man.
If I'm really thinking, we're all animals. We're all
Yeah, we are.
predators, but we're all
Homo sapiens.
exactly. But we're all here to consume. If we need nutrition from something.
Yeah, so why not seek nutrition from non-sentient plants or animals instead of sentient animals?
That's true, but I mean, what makes us different from the bacteria, from the fish eating other fish, from sharks eating other animals? Like what?
Because they don't feel or have any desire to live.
Okay, but like what makes us different from them? If you're saying what makes us different from them, what you can point it out.
Sentience.
Sentience, and I pointed that out, and you said that like that's not a reasonable cost to kill some animal, but in their mind it's a reason.
So, what I'm failing to understand, man, is that you think it's wrong to stab to death mentally disabled people, right?
Yes.
But you're okay stabbing to death animals. So I'm asking you, what's true of animals that makes it okay to stab them?
I'm very dependent on the animal case. Like if I
Can
saw
you answer that question?
Okay.
Can you repeat the question back to me to like make sure you understand the question?
All right. So you said that sentient animals, right?
No, that's not the question.
Okay. Repeat it.
Sorry. So the question is this: what's true of animals that makes it okay to stab them to death, but not humans?
Sentience.
They're sentient too, man.
But you just okay. What makes a difference from a shark eating a fish than us eating a fish? What's the difference? I don't understand.
There's no difference. It's wrong in both cases.
So you think the shark is wrong for eating the fish?
Oh yeah.
You prefer the shark starve to death?
I'm in favor of abolishing predation in nature, of course. Like, let me ask you this: if you had the ability to do this, to let the planet remain as it is right now, forever, for the rest of existence, or to press a button and magically all animals turn vegan and nobody's eaten alive, nobody's ripped into shreds by a predator, what world would you choose? World A or World B?
I don't like the world right now because of
No, but in that question, World A or World B? So World A, everything remains as it is. World B, you veganize every animal. Which would you choose?
A. I honestly would because I feel like God made it. Like I said, I'm more like I'm more towards that side, or like I feel like He made it for a reason. If I let's say there's an animal above me, and they ate me, I would honestly be okay with it.
You would be okay with it? Let me ask you this, man. Let's say, do you know xenomorphs from the movie Alien?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say xenomorphs were real, right? And like there was a bunch of xenomorphs eating children all across the face of the earth. Would you press a button to stop it immediately, or would you let it happen?
I mean, I would stop it if I could because that's me. But
You would stop it in the human case, right?
if you asked a fish, hey, would you stop a shark from eating you? They're gonna say yes if they had sentience, but they don't.
You would indeed stop it in the human case.
I would stop it in any case, but the thing is,
No, you
like,
said that you wouldn't stop it in the natural world as it is right now.
because you have no control. It's just natural. That's the thing. It's about.
But I say you had control. Would you stop it?
I don't have control. That's
Well, if you had, hypothetically, that's the hypothetical, right? If you had control, you could press a button and out of nowhere, the whole biosphere goes vegan and nothing negative happens, right? Would you do it?
honestly, bro. To be honest with you, I never take those hypothetical questions too seriously because if I were to die right now, I'd accept it because it's just, in my mind, it's just that's how it's planned for me. Like that's how it's written.
And it would probably be a good thing. Somebody ate you right now.
That's fine.
You understand why?
Okay, that's fine.
Do you understand why it would be good for somebody to eat you right now?
Because they needed to survive, and I was
No. It would be good for somebody to eat you right now because you're a serial killer.
What?
You're a serial killer of innocent animals, man.
Sure. I mean, okay.
So the question remains, why be a serial killer of innocent animals when you just cannot be a serial killer of innocent animals?
Have you ate? So how long have you been a vegan for?
10 years.
10 years? How old are you?
30.
Wow. Okay. That's good for you. I'm happy for you.
Thank you, man.
I'm happy.
I'm not too happy that you abuse animals, man, but you could change.
I think I think it's wrong to push your beliefs on anybody. Like
I don't think that at all, man. Do you think it's wrong to push your beliefs on Nazis?
Okay, you have a point, but that's horrible. That point is like if Christian came up to you and said, "Hey, believe in my system, you wouldn't enjoy that very much, would you?
I mean, he has his right to debate me if he wants to, right? But you said it's wrong to push your beliefs on others. I think that's like very silly to think that because like let's say everybody was Nazis and you had your beliefs that killing Jewish people is wrong. I would push the hell out of my beliefs to save Jewish people, man. You wouldn't?
You're going to the very extremities, like very.
I'm just proving the point that it's not necessarily wrong to push your beliefs. because the problem is your belief that it's okay to enslave and eat them entails horrific
enslaving?
cruelty.
Okay, let's say,
Yeah, of course it is.
is it enslaving if a shark eats a fish? Is it enslaving when a lion eats another animal to survive?
It would be murder, but it would be enslaving. Enslaving is what we're currently doing, which is breeding them into existence,
But
putting them in
that's-
factory farms, stabbing them to death.
You're right,
Yeah.
but that's us. I mean, like, would you be, okay, would you be very upset if you saw a shark or anything else, anything in the wild right now? A goat eats some bugs. Would you be upset? You wouldn't. You'd be like,
Some
okay.
bugs.
Some-
I don't know if bugs are sentient, so I don't know. I would be agnostic if it's wrong or not. But if, like, let's say if a lion,
but
if
they're
a lion, if a lion eats a deer, yeah, I would feel bad about that. Yeah.
Okay, a lion and a deer, like anything that's sentient, like let's say a bird and a snake, even.
If the snake is an odd order predator, I wouldn't have a problem with the bird eating the snake because by eating the snake is saving other animals from being eaten alive.
And by the when the bird dies, right, it decomposes, and the grass, the greens are able to. It's a circle. I don't understand.
I understand.
As humans, we took advantage, and we're not able to. We're not
Yeah,
giving.
man, we're
back.
committing a holocaust, man. We're killing around 80 billion land animals every year and trillions of sea animals. Why? For taste pleasure. There's no fucking reason other than that.
I do love animals. I really do. Like, one of my favorite animals has got to be I gotta say the cheetah, fastest animal on the world. I love the colors. Beautiful animal, beautiful cat. But I mean,
What do you think about them?
pigs and I can't even tell what the other animal is. What is that?
Cow.
That's a pig and a cow?
Yep.
Wow.
What do you think about that? Do you think they deserve to live as well, or?
Honestly, bro, I don't want to make that choice. I'm just leaving it be. I'm just living.
Yeah, but by continuing to not be vegan, you are making the choice to kill them. Every time you finance that industry, you are making that choice with your own money.
That's true, but also in your protest, let's see. How many people do you think you'd be able to convert? Like, I feel like honestly,
I have no idea, man. I have like over 1,000 followers. Like maybe I already created some vegans. I know I created some vegans by speaking.
a couple thousands compared to a couple billion.
I mean, it's a slow process, right? You think slavery abolitionism happened from one day to the next? No, everybody who was in favor of enslaving people,
Okay, let me ask
it
you
had
this.
to be a small minority of people that slowly grew, right?
Yeah, I want to say slavery kind of happened about like 100, 200 years. Do you think a vegan would be able to conquer that? Like, be able to?
I think the future will be very soon vegan, yeah.
You really think so?
Especially because of technology, right? Like lab-grown meat is like around the corner. When the development of lab-grown meat gets to the point where like animal agriculture becomes obsolete, it's gonna be ridiculous to keep animal agriculture with all the cruelty and all the environmental destruction when we have an identical product created in a lab. So that's gonna at least abolish animal agriculture. Whether it's gonna make the world vegan ideologically, probably not. That's what activism is gonna be for. But I think yes, it's inevitable. Like the future is vegan. The solution is probably technological, but it's gonna be vegan. Yeah. Let me ask you one question, man.
Maybe you're right. Okay, I understand your point. Because like a lot of everything we eat, everything's processed in the stores. Even the vegan stuff, you're heavily processed, horribly for you. So I can see what you mean.
Let me ask you this, man. How many more animals you want tortured and killed across your lifetime if you had to put a number on it?
I wouldn't say they're tortured, but
For you, like in your name, how many animals you want factory farmed, which is torturous as hell, and killed in your name?
wants. I mean, I don't want any.
But if you had to put a specific number, what number would you put?
Just for the sake of argument, I'm probably not going to turn vegan after this. So I'm probably.
Yeah, so put a number on it. How many more animals you want tortured and killed?
You actually want a number? Let's see.
Yeah. Because I think it's horrible to choose any number other than 0, honestly. Personally.
Okay.
What number do you choose?
I couldn't tell you. I mean, I'm not going to turn vegan. I don't see maybe
No, it's
later.
Like look at them in the eyes, right? Put a number on it. How many more of these innocent beings you want tortured and murdered?
I don't know, man. Like, honestly, I don't know how to tell you. I don't really mind right now. And the moments. I don't know how I feel later. I can't tell you, like, maybe in the future I consider vegan, but at the moment
I don't understand why you don't mind yet, right? Because I asked you what's so different between us and animals that makes it okay to Holocaust them. You never provided a consistent answer. You said because we're smarter, but dumb humans, it's also wrong to murder them. You never provided a consistent answer that makes it okay to murder them, but not us. So I don't understand why you even think it's fine to do it.
we're just at the top of the food chain at the moment. It's just how nature is.
Might makes right.
If I go back to the airplane and I die, I wouldn't mind.
Would you say might makes right?
Huh?
Might makes right.
Might makes right.
Might makes right. Yeah.
Might makes right.
Yeah. So just because we can take advantage of somebody is fine to do it.
If it's for survival,
It's not for survival at all. I'm alive.
you are very alive and you're vegan. But the thing is like, let's say the animal. Okay, but like the animals. If we're in the food chain, we'd be eating all this. We would be eating. You wouldn't be upset about it. I mean, it's just you just get eat. Like it's
I
just
wouldn't be upset about what?
that you get eaten. Like you just.
Of course I would be upset, man.
It's just a part of nature, bro.
I would even kill somebody in self-defense to prevent that.
That's true. Would you kill a shark for self-defense?
Of course.
Of course.
We'll kill anybody in self-defense.
We kill any animal for self-defense.
Yeah.
Anything. Anything.
Yeah, like you.
Or that.
Like you, presumably, right?
Yes, but like even that pig right there. If it tried to attack you, would you kill it?
I think that pig is probably harmless, but if it hypothetically, like, grabbed a knife and it's gonna kill him, yeah, I would kill in self-defense, yeah. But I don't see what the relevance is of any of
Because
this.
that's how Mother Nature is. Another
Why
being is trying to eat.
why imitate Mother Nature? Because you understand what sorts of horrors occur in nature, right? Animals rape each
course,
other.
of course.
Are you in favor of rape?
I am not, but like it's
Are you in
just,
favor of cannibalism?
we're sentient. It's just different.
They're sentient as well, man. Do you understand what sentience means?
They have a consciousness. Yes, they're able to. They have a consciousness. They're
Yeah, they are conscious.
very conscious. Yes, but I mean,
So do you have an answer to the question, or you like concede that you have no consistent answer to this question? What's true of animals? Sorry, what's true of animals that if it was true of us would justify to kill us?
sentience. That's all. I mean,
But we're sentient. They're sentient.
don't
That can't be the answer.
you don't see pigs building planes.
Do you mean sentience level?
I would say so. Yeah, but you're
Yeah.
gonna
So
go back
that
to
would
the argument.
that
Yes,
would go back to the reductio killing mentally disabled people, man. You don't, currently you don't have a logically consistent position. I just say just go back to the drawing table, like to the drawing board. Sorry. Go.
Everything will eat you. Like I don't. There's nothing in the world.
I wouldn't eat you, man.
But that's me and you. We're humans. If a dog saw
Yeah,
you-
we're humans, so why not be humane instead of acting like wild animals that rape each other, eat each other? Why not just choose compassion instead, right?
if a dog saw you in the street struggling in starvation, it would eat you because it's starving too.
I understand, man, but we're not currently not in that situation. We're not starving to death.
See, but like we're in different situations.
We could choose the tofu instead of the pig.
We can, but like honestly, we're already in this. Okay, I see what you're trying to say, but it's not convincing me. I'm sorry.
I understand.
Not at this moment. Not in this
No,
moment.
I understand it's not convincing you,
Now,
but you,
Puerto Rico on
but
the beach.
but you also you don't have a consistent position, because you said that it's fine to kill them because they're less sentient, but that would entail killing less sentient humans, and you're against that, so you don't have a consistent answer. Your position is morally contradictory.
Would you kill a cat that tried to kill? Like, let's say you're starving, right?
I already said yes, man.
You would eat the cat?
If I already killed it in self-defense,
No. Let's say you're starving, right?
Yeah.
And you have nothing else to eat. You're stuck on the beach, stranded on an island. Would you eat a fish? Would you eat something that has sentience?
I wouldn't eat herbivorous animals or even other predators.
Just predators.
I would just eat odd order predators or non-sentient animals like
you're not-
oysters.
What if you're not able to get a hold of those things?
I would choose death.
Really?
Yeah, like,
I really doubt that.
let me ask you this, man. If you were in a desert island and you had the choice between starving to death or killing kids and eating the kids, what would you do?
Those aren't kids, though.
No, but I'm asking you this hypothetical, right?
I'd rather starve to death, but
Okay, yeah. So I see no morally significant difference, and you haven't been able to provide a morally significant difference.
those are your morals, though. It's very different from mine. It's like if I had a choice.
But nobody understands yours, not even yourself.
I do. Like, I have plenty of people who have really well. You can go ahead and go to a random person and ask the same question.
And they have provided different answers. Some people say that there's no morally significant difference and they should be vegan. Like somebody said, in a matter of like less than a minute, they say, I should be vegan, man, thank you. So there's people that actually have a heart, right? But you, I asked you what's so different between us and them that justifies holocausting them. You cannot provide a single consistent answer, man.
What if those people are just lying? They go back to over there and eat some.
It could be.
But they not-
It could be, right?
Eat whatever they want. They eat some
It could be.
steak and eggs.
Anything could happen, man. Like that person that say they gonna go vegan, they can be lying about it. And it could also be the case that you, that are combative about it, gonna turn out to be vegan. Nobody knows, man.
Exactly. That's what I was saying earlier. Like, you never know. I can't give you a clear answer. I mean, as of right now, I'm not going to go vegan. Just, I enjoy
But you
food.
can you admit that you cannot provide a consistent trait that is true of animals, that if it was true of humans would justify killing humans?
I mentioned it, but you're just going back to the same argument, and I just don't
No,
want to
because that's the logical entailment of the trait, man.
because you're going very extreme, very extreme.
Well, it's just a logical entailment. You have to contend, my friend. So this is the thing: you have to contend with the logical extensions, with the logical conclusions of your position.
That's true.
Yeah. If you say like killing people that are white is wrong, but like anybody else that's not white is fine to kill. The entailment of that position is that you'll be fine with killing black people. If you say it's fine to kill somebody above a certain threshold of sentence, the entailment is that somebody below that threshold of sentence is fine to kill. So that's the logical entailment of your position. It's not even extreme. There's mental disabled people out there. There's mental disabled people that have minds similar to the minds of animals that you eat.
That's true, but do you think an animal would care? If an animal saw it mentally...
I'm not talking to an animal. I'm talking to you, man.
But
Why don't you
in your
care?
in your mind, we're the same. Everyone here is the same, right? So if you were able to talk to the pig the same way you're able to talk to me, you talk to him the same way. But here, look at it this way. Let's go back to nature, right? If a lion, or not even a lion, there's plenty of cases of all species of animals seeing struggling kids, like they're children, they're struggling mentally, they're not born right, they just kill them, they eat them. And you're saying we're better.
The relevance is what?
And you're saying we're better than them, right? We're sentient and we're more smarter. But then you're going back to it, we're like, oh, but we're
Are
not.
you asking me if I think whether killing a bunch of people or not killing a bunch of people is better? I would go with not killing a bunch of people. Sure, personally you as well, right?
Yeah, but the animals do that.
Who cares, man?
You say who cares about the animal? Okay, if you're
Animals rape each other, man. You said you're against rape.
Yes, but like, okay,
It's irrelevant to talk about what wild animals do,
you're
man.
putting us here and you're putting a fish here. You're holding us to the same morale, correct?
What do you mean to the same moral?
You think a fish should not eat another fish?
I think predation should exist. Yeah.
Okay, then how about you go protest against some fish, saying, hey, how about you go you don't eat this fish? Just
I
start.
can't reason with fish.
Because why?
Presumably, I can't reason with fish,
Why can't you reason
but
with-
presumably I can reason with humans. Except you, I can't reason with you, but I can reason with other humans, right?
Why can't you reason with a pig or a cow?
Because they don't have language.
And also because there's another reason. They're sentient, but they're not really sentient.
I cannot reason with mentally disabled people either, right? But you are against stabbing mentally disabled people, correct?
I am very against that, yes.
You're against that, but you're not against stabbing pigs. So again, one last time, you got one last chance to answer the question consistently. What's different between the pig and the mentally disabled person that allows you to stab the pig, but not the mentally disabled person?
Because one's human.
Was human. So if we tested his DNA and it turned out he wasn't human, would it be okay to stab him then?
What do you mean?
So let's say we saw a mentally disabled, what appears to be a human, right there. In every other sense, like it looks like us, but we tested his DNA, and he fell outside the species category of what's known as Homo sapiens. He couldn't interbreed with us. Like unbeknownst to all of us, he's from another species. He's a shmuman instead of a human. Would it be okay to go up to him and stab him in the neck? Yes or no?
But we don't do that.
No, but yes or no, would it be okay to go up to him and stab him in the neck?
Okay.
Can you answer?
You say it's outside the species. We're completely
Yeah, so it's identical to us in every other way, right? Except he's like a mentally disabled human. He looks like a mentally disabled human, like somebody with Down syndrome. He's walking around on the beach. We tested his DNA, not human.
How about this?
No, so answer the question, my friend. Yes or no? Would you be okay with stabbing him to death?
No, but I have another question.
That's a contradiction. So you just contradicted yourself for a second time, man, or a third time.
Okay, let's go back.
Do you understand how that's a contradiction?
Yes. What if a coconut looked like a human?
What about it?
Would you eat it?
Is the coconut sentient?
Yes, because it's a plant. It's a plant. Plants they're not sentient, but they're living beings.
Plants are not sentient.
They're
Man.
not, but they're living beings.
Yeah,
What's-
so I'm,
what-
ask-
what
I'm
are you so
asking in
against?
this hypothetical, right? You said that a coconut looks like a human.
Yes.
I'm asking you, is it sentient? So does it have a brain or does it not?
Let's say it does.
If it has a brain, it's sentient?
You wouldn't mind?
Of course I wouldn't. I would mind
You
if
would.
it's sentient, right?
Okay. Okay, I have a question for you. So it's just a brain thing? Like,
Obviously, man.
that's it? Like, you only...
Brains create consciousness, yeah.
It's just a consciousness for you. You don't care for other living beings, other living items.
I care about it insofar as it affects other sentient beings. So if I destroy all the trees,
You don't care about living...
if I destroy all the...
You don't care about living, though. You don't care about living...
No, neither do you.
No, but so we both don't care about living people. Living... We don't care about living at all. Like living... Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but the difference
I
is...
can't find the word at the moment. I'm gonna say living...
Living organisms?
There you go.
I don't care about them, and you don't either, right? You eat apples, you eat rice and beans.
Yes, but we're in the same category, no?
You don't have a problem with taking a leaf out of a tree, right?
But we're in the same category. We don't care about living organisms.
Why would I? I'm a sentientist. The only thing that matters in the whole universe is sentience.
Okay.
But you like the problem is you have as of now you have a logically contradictory position. You said that what makes it okay to stab the animal is that they're not human and they don't have a certain degree of intellectual capacities or sentience. But if we found a mentally disabled person and we tested his DNA and he fell outside the species category of Homo sapiens, you wouldn't be in favor of stabbing him. So you contradicted yourself there, right? It couldn't be human and sentience level. That can't be the trait stack.
So you value all conscious life the same.
Not the same, no.
Not the
There's
same.
degrees to it, right?
There's degrees.
Right. I mean, like, let's say ants had,
A brain, right? There you go.
they have brains, right? But nobody knows if they're actually sentient, right? There's no consensus. There's no scientific consensus. But let's say they are conscious, very trivially conscious or something like that, or maybe non-trivially. If I had a choice between killing an ant or killing my buddy Gus right here, I would kill the ant because I value him more because he's more sentient. He's more, I value him for.
Okay, now you're contradicting.
What's the contradiction?
What makes him more... Okay, we have a bigger brain than...
No, you claim I contradicted myself. Are you?
Because you said we're... Okay, your buddy Gus right here. Hi, Gus. How you doing?
Doing good.
Is that an iPhone or... Oh, that's not.
It's an iPhone, yeah.
Nice. Okay, so you said you value Gus more than the ant, correct?
I value Gus more than an ant, of course.
You
Yeah.
value Gus more than a pig?
Gus more than a pig, yeah.
Okay.
I value him more than a pig, yeah.
Is it just because it's a connection? Is it because of your friendship?
There's like a number of things. So it would be the consciousness level. He's more sentient than the typical pig. He provides more well-being into my life by being my friend. So there's a more things. But if you said let's say you put the pig and Hitler, I value the pig more than Hitler. Like fuck Hitler. Yeah, I would save the pig. Yeah.
I would say the pig too, honestly.
Yeah.
But look at it this way. Let's try. Have you ever had a pet dog that you love so much and you were so sad when it died?
What?
Have you ever had like a pet animal, like a?
I had in past. Yeah.
Okay.
He recently had a dog that passed away. Unfortunately, my buddy Gus. Right.
I'm not gonna ask Gus the question then.
You can ask him, man. He's okay. What's the question?
I prefer not to.
Okay.
Gus is chilling. Gus is good. But I mean, let's say you had to pick between Gus and the dog, like your pet individually. I really don't know what it was. It could have been a cat, bird, fish. But would you rather prefer your pet or
If
Gus?
somebody had to die,
If somebody had to die, you
I
pick
would
Gus.
I would choose Gus. Yeah.
Hey, I'm understanding you better, so it's a good. We're getting good. So we're
I
getting.
think it was productive. Obviously, we didn't like we did find common ground, right? You're against stabbing humans, but for some reason you're in favor of stabbing animals. It could be for religious reasons, who knows? But anyway, thanks you for the productive conversation. I would suggest you give this a watch, man. Like, give this documentary. You can find it on YouTube. This is the website, but you can find it. You can put Dominion documentary on YouTube.
Is it in Spanish or English?
English.
So you go around the beach and just talk to people in English?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you been able to find a good amount of people?
Yeah.
Is it? Damn, that's cool.
Yeah, man. This is my hobby, right? I like debating.
This is your hobby.
Yeah.
You like debating about? I'm guessing
vegan ethics.
just vegan. That's it. That's it.
Many other things, but
To be honest, I'm young and I'm not very schooled on this.
how old are you?
I'm 20, bro.
I went vegan at 20, man. It's the correct age, buddy, my dude. You gotta think about it. I went vegan at 20, man.
Maybe, bro. Maybe.
Just give this a watch. See what? Just,
okay.
it's gonna give you a more visceral reaction because if you see with your own eyes what happens to them, I think it's gonna move your heart. I think so.
I do have common ground because I've heard from many people as scientists when it comes to food that beans and a lot of plant-based items are they're good, sometimes better than many animal-based things. So okay.
Hey, you should take a look at the
I
Academy.
see that. I really see
Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. They released a peer-reviewed statement about vegan diets, and yes, they conclude that plant-based diets are, on average, better. Yeah.
I can see that.
Anyway, man, thank you for your time, man. Give this a watch, man. Think of the victims of your actions. But have a good one. Yep. Have a good one, man. Bro, nice meeting you. Get easy. Stop abusing animals, buddies. Go vegan. Get easy, man.
Se le hundieron las piernas ahí. Yo estaba ahí sentado en Seiza por como 30 minutos.
I think you have to think about how many people live on this earth. It's not sustainable not eating meats. What the hell are you talking about, man? That's not even true. Like plant-based agriculture is more sustainable. Like you have to feed animals with a bunch of fucking plants before eating them. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Vegan Felix says, do you have any evidence for any of these claims? Yeah, provide the evidence. Like I can point you to the opposite evidence, buddy, my dude. Like the last climate report, if I'm not mistaken, they came to the conclusion that we would be able to feed more people with less land if people went vegan, if humanity went vegan. Hit the like button. Yeah, hell yeah. Well, the algorithms. Thank you. Let's see. Do you agree that outside of survival, people shouldn't eat animals? So I see some vegans are defending the animals here in the live chat. That's based. Thank you, Vegan Felix, for fighting Carnist nonsense. Giggly Claus. Giggly Claus is in the house. Hell yeah, man. Merry Christmas. Murder is still gonna happen if you don't murder. Does that make it okay for you to murder? Exactly. It's the silliest logic ever. And I'm happy with that guy contradicting himself like 3 times. I think that was a strikeout right there. Completely separate. What are you talking about? We are on top of the animal kingdom. Who cares, man? If there was somebody on top of you, would it be fine for that person to stab you in the neck? Hey Joe, can I ask you a couple of questions for YouTube? Are you vegan? Stop abusing animals. Go vegan. It's too dark anyway, but
Yeah.
she looked cute, so I want an excuse to talk to her. He's saying it would be okay for someone like VG to kill him. Yeah, man. VG can actually kill you with his bare hands, man. Is that okay if he decides to do that? Do you hear that or you were too far?
The conversation?
Yeah, man, I think you were too far for even
I heard a
the...
little bit of it, but I didn't.
Did it even look good? Because you
It
were
looked
far.
great. It looked good.
Okay, okay. Where's my keys? Oh shit. Oh man, let me find my keys, okay? Grab here. Grab it, grab it.
Okay, you guys can see the
Oh fuck yeah, man, I love my keys. Just imagine if I didn't find my keys right now. Holy shit. Shout out Australia. This guy says, anyway, good luck to you all. Happy for yous, but I'll enjoy my lunch today. Well, my friend, hope you choke on your lunch. Try not to chew it, okay? Stop abusing animals, you piece of shit. You will do? You will choke on your own lunch? Based. Yeah, man, go vegan or erase yourself from the face of the earth. Typical Carnist can't make an argument. Yeah. I think it was cool to like randomly encounter that vegan person.
Do you think she was actually vegan?
Yeah, because like my litmus test for that is asking them, what does veganism mean? And she didn't say any bullshit about diet. She says compassion and ethics around animals or something like that, right? So I think she was ethically vegan, but I think she's probably a pick-me vegan because she didn't even want me talking to her husband, which is a carnist.
Yeah.
So if she's vegan, she's probably a pick-me vegan. Jonas Boda. Looks like a comfy beach. Yeah, pretty decent. What country is this? Puerto Rico. This is Isla Verde, Puerto Rico. A pick-me vegan. I don't know who coined that term, but it just means somebody who is very like complacent. They're vegan in their personal lives, but they they do zero activism. They don't want to like make Carnists uncomfortable, so they don't judge Carnists and all that thing. Like, they don't even try to talk them out of murdering animals. Sometimes they even say you shouldn't judge Carnists. Like, let them do whatever they want. So yeah. Like, more or less, that's my understanding of it. I'm from Lithuania, Eastern Europe. Not many vegan restaurants here. Well, I mean, you don't really need vegan restaurants to be vegan. There's not a whole lot of vegan restaurants here in Puerto Rico, much less in the south, in Ponce, where I'm originally from, and I was vegan. You just gotta like, it's worth it to inconvenience yourself a little bit in order to not murder innocent sentient beings. Unless you're already vegan, which based, but if you're using inconvenience as an excuse to not be vegan, that's pretty selfish. Oh, hell yeah, man. I've been vegan since 2019. I cook lots of tofu. Yeah, sorry for assuming you're not vegan then. I'm happy to hear. You give me my sandals?
No. Oh.
I watch autistic vegan gains debates and was convinced. Hell yeah, man. It was vegan gains who convinced you. That's funny, man. Nah, I already was vegan when I even found out of vegan gains. I've been 10 years vegan. It was another YouTuber actually that convinced me of veganism, but nobody in the like AY circle. It was somebody very random. I'm in West France. The only vegan stuff I can find are food, vegetarian. And you have to take out the animal products. Oh, I see, like, so veganized menu items. Hey, Yeri, keep it up. Keep up the great work. Thank you, man. Thank you, Humphrey Bubbles. I'm gonna try to be consistent for once in my life. Have some free time now, finally. Is veganism popular in Puerto Rico? No, I don't think so.
It's growing.
Gus says it's growing?
A little bit. I don't know. There's plenty of vegan restaurants and plant-based.
Yeah, there's plenty of vegan restaurants.
At least.
I mean, at least I'm happy with the options that we have, but is it popular as a movement? Are there many vegans? No, I don't think so. What do you think?
Yeah, there's probably a lot of sleeper vegans. They're not active, but they exist, I think.
Sleeper vegans.
Like, they're not like vocal, but they exist. That's what I think.
We gotta find them. What about in Lithuania? Only in the capital. And I presume you're not from the capital or what? And lot of oysters, scallops, mussels though. So I'm so glad I cook. Cool, man. So there you go. Yeah, that's vegan options right there. Same here. There are 5 fully vegan restaurants in the country.
That's less than here, I think.
Like how many, like, more or less are here?
I have no idea, but more than 5.
Yeah. It's sad when they go out of business, right? Like, there's vegan restaurants.
Yeah, the one in Ethiopia went out of business.
There's a bunch of them that existed in the past and no longer exist.
Yeah, that's the thing. That sucks.
Yeah. But vegan options are available like falafels everywhere. Cool, man. No, the culture here is very Carnist. It's Carnist as hell. Like in the Christmas, they do the whole
Ooh, yeah.
roasting the pig, fucking
Yeah,
like the whole corpse, like nothing, like this.
Like right there. Look at that.
Yeah, look at this shit right here. Go vegan, motherfuckers.
And look at the sign. Show the sign.
It is.
The pig is chilling. Yeah. The pig is like super chill. Like yeah.
Horrific.
It's so cognitive dissonance.
I've been vegan for over 3 years, based. Our supermarkets have surprisingly many vegan meats, though it's expensive. Yeah, same. I mean, it's a bunch of mock meats over here that are pricey for the most part instead of like tofu, right? I saw vegan restaurants add meat and they didn't make any more money than when they were vegan, so they closed down. That sucks, man. That happened to a restaurant right here near where I am right now in Isla Verde. It's called Cafe Mam. It was fully vegan, then they added animal products out of nowhere. Maybe for that same reason, is to try to not go out of business, but didn't. Like, I don't know if it worked or not, but that sucks. It's not justified either way. Like, I'd rather go out of fucking business than add animal exploitation in my menu. But I don't know if they since like took it out, because I haven't seen Carnist options in a while there. I have no idea. And the national cuisine is too meaty. Fatty meatballs and smoked meats. All people are fat and with destroyed hearts. Yeah, same here, man. Like heart disease, the #1 killer, right? The #1 animal saver. More Carnist bullshit right here. Chili's.
It's empty though.
Little bit of a homelessness in the streets. He said I have to interview the homeless pirate.
Yeah, you have to do that.
It's a little tricky to debate homeless people and veganism, no?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Freegan, go freegan,
Yeah,
right?
just dumpster dive vegan food. No, actually, no, just dumpster dive in general. You know, it doesn't.
Yeah, dumpster dive anything.
Yeah, it doesn't
right?
have to be vegan. It's just dumpster dive.
For Christmas, there is cooked bird always. That's horrible, man. My husband's mom calls herself an animal rights activist because she's in a vegan group in France, but eats meat and keeps saying veganism is unsustainable. Animal rights groups in France are weird. That's just horrible, man. Same here. Like, there's small, like, vegan communities here, and when they do like meetups and stuff, a bunch of Carnists show up that are like plant-based adjacent and shit like that, and this is always horrible people and selfish, right? Yep. In the pool area, it's close to them. We and
Ano
circle.
may agaw?
Yeah, stop. Go upstairs and then we call it a day.
Okie-dokie.
See if there's any more questions or anything. What's your favorite vegan YouTuber?
Actually, I know what I'm gonna do.
Good question. Do you have an answer for that question, Gus?
Vegan YouTuber. Let me think. I don't know. I haven't watched much for a while.
You have no favorite YouTuber? Let me think.
YouTuber. Not right now.
I don't know, probably even though he's a little bit inactive right now, I think Ask Yourself is always a all-time favorite for me. Dr. Avi Bitterman, another one. He doesn't he doesn't produce much veganism content or exclusively veganism content, but he's a very good debater on veganism. Yeah, exactly. But if they're homeless, I don't know how convenient it is for them to buy Bibles, which are a little pricey. VG, even if he hasn't been doing many debates or videos, yeah, VG is awesome, man. I love VG. VG became complacent with easy streaming money. I mean, he needs the money, right? It's his job, and presumably streaming is what pays him the bills nowadays. But I think he also became very disillusioned with debating. Like he started to realize that people are just retarded, and like debates do nothing. Like he said he's not gonna debate nutrition anymore, or he's not interested in doing it. And vegan ethics, like running name the trade, I think he thinks it's pointless because people are just. He says people are chimpanzees and they can't reason. I wish he didn't get on steroids or unironically, biggest natty vegan before hopping on the use. I mean, man, like whatever. Like steroids are vegan, right? I mean, as long as they're vegan, who cares? His choice. Anyway, gotta go eat. Probably go train some legs. Gotta do some squats, deadlifts and stuff. Where are you from? Are you talking to me? Puerto Rico. I'm from here. What the? This guy just jumped on the pool. Hell yeah. Good thing after a long day. Puerto Rico or just traveling here? No, I'm from here, yeah. Born and raised. But anyway, I'm gonna probably jump in the pool for a second and then go eat and go train. So have a good one. Thanks for popping by. Yeah, man, if you're ever in Puerto Rico, any vegans happy to come visit and chill at the pool area of my apartment. So take it easy, people. Stay vegan and veganize the universe. Bye bye.